Buddy, I would move if I were you. There's a lot of bad things coming your way. Oh, the Yak Tiger. Oh, no. 1 satchel. 2 satchel. Can we get 3? Hello everyone, this is greyshot17. I am back to do another Company of Heroes 2 replay. This is a 4v4 on Road to Arnhem. A lot of Road to Arnhems lately. A lot of Road to Arnhems. Oh well. Anyway, must be at least high on the map rotation, or maybe some awesome games from it. Anyway, if you have an awesome game, no matter what map it is, submit to my Discord or my Gmail, all down below. Yeah, I accept replays from fans, subs, patrons, everyone. So again, no matter how you support me, I want to thank you, and hopefully you enjoy this upcoming game, which is a 4v4 with Blue, Impic, Glenn, and Green, so 2 Soviet and 2 Brits, versus 3 Austere and 1 OKW. Alrighty. And, oh, I'm sorry, I forgot to say the names. Manhandler, Brigade Fuhrer, I'll just call Brigade, PPJ 0314, I'll just call PPJ, and XSomeToolx. Alright, to start off with our intro selection, the Brits, actually both Brits on the right, which means both Soviets are on the left. Where's the okay, the Austere is with the OKW on the left, while there's double Austere on the right. Alright, so in this situation, I would probably say the Austere should win against the Brits. I mean, Brits are solid choices, but one thing is they just need to be in cover, do a lot of DPS against an enemy. I love how it says green cover, but they're just being picked off. They're like, I don't think this is good cover, huh? Oh, man, well, there goes Hans.
Enemy threatening a capture point.
Wait, was he about to say Hans? Oh, it's Henkel. It's fine. Oh, there goes Henkel. And Hans. MG is down. Oh my god. Infantry section get a free MG. That's a nice little win. MG here, but it's being flanked. And now we have not 1, but 2 Vickers machine guns coming on up on it. So, not great. Snipers over here might get a pick. But, you're gonna need more frontline infantry, which is still coming off the line. So, yeah, it's gonna be a while. MG suppressing, but like I said, MG's moving on in to hopefully neutralize them. And again, solid start. Universal carrier as well, so we have a way to counteract that sniper. Because again, you could easily just chase it down and murder it, which I feel like everyone likes. But yeah, it looks like right-hand side is still going to be under German control for a little while, because Manhandle went in for a deep dive. But overall, I don't expect them to be able to hold this position, just because of the fact that they're able to steal stuff and inflict some massive casualties. The left-hand side's a different story. We have 2 Soviet. I like how they pick different starts. We have the Penals with a scout car in the beginning, already killing a Kubel with its back 50 cal machine gun. Very nice to see. And on the flip side, Engineers as well, capturing mid, so at least VP-wise, it's not a total hemorrhage. But that being said, because of less forces, it seems like this side over here with Blue and Impic is not going as well. We can see here Impic retreat up his Penals through the well-placed MG. We have Panzerfusiliers being popped to the front by XSomeToolx, who Stern Pioneers fell back, but overall most of his forces, or his 2 forces, are still on the front. My one question for him is, okay, so the Penals are going to be a bit of an issue for him early on, just because, again, DPS-wise, I think Penals have a base is better than a Panzerfusilier. However, once upgraded with G43s, they become superior. So we'll see how long they can hold the munitions for, which, again, they have a good amount, and can hopefully get those upgrades in. We have a scout car in mid with a flamethrower, so good use there, capturing some territory. Has to watch out for long-range ET grenades, and XSomeToolx does have a lot of munitions right now. Vickers machine gun is tearing apart this Grenadier squad. He's chasing, he's like, I'll get you! And it's like, no, you're not. You're just going to be absolutely eviscerated, and really, nothing. You're just going to die. Vickers in a great spot. This MG is going to almost the exact same spot as before, and immediately gets annihilated. Yeah, maybe it's best to run, man. Maybe it's best to run. Vickers like, nah, you're not even gonna escape. Again, solid MG. I really enjoy that upgrade. But yeah, his MG I guess, front is not as effective as he really wanted to. 222 coming on up to help with the Universal Carrier. We have a British sniper now on the field. So a couple different things. Commander-wise, we have Spearhead Doctrine, so mortars, recon, fragmentation bomb, Tiger. XSomeToolx already got breakthrough, which is Yag Tiger, Sturm Officer, Panzerfusiliers. Again, a lot of really good abilities. Oh, here we go. Penal's pushing back the Panzerfusiliers. So really good job there. He might be trying to lure them in because it looks like there's a good ambush setting up. So good job with XSomeToolx for using his cover and using his defenses that is on his side to the best of his ability. Double penal pushed back by a mortar, so really nice shot with that German mortar. And looks like the remaining squad's going to be pushed back by Sturm Pioneers getting close and trying to do that damage. Oh, just as a reminder, I keep forgetting to say this in my replays. I use strategic zoom, which is essentially go in dev mode and activate it so I can zoom out. Yes, technically you could say Greyshot, you're hacking the game, but it's a single player thing, so, you know, it doesn't affect anything. It doesn't give me a better sort of gameplay or anything like that in terms of playing a multiplayer, because you cannot play a multiplayer in dev mode. Because I got that question and I was like, oh, so he's using this for No, I'm not. Anyway, Scout Car looks like it's going to be annihilated. Good rifle grenade stops the steal. And overall, the Soviets will have this position, but I don't know for how much longer. Panzerfusiliers is flanking the MG. Another MG is being circumvented by a 222. So at the very least on this side, looks like the Soviets are about to break, but at least they have the VPs. They have again, the Axis have a decent lead, but at least they are now starting to circumvent that. However, double grenade pushes back the support equipment. MG, wow, triple MG front, okay, and a half track. All right, interesting start. Meanwhile, it looks like the Brits are preparing defenses and all sorts of stuff, but Grenadiers are flanking along the side. At least he got him upgraded, so at least he has a decent frontline force. He's also, I'm sorry, Brigade is deploying 2 mortar half-tracks. Very risky, I would say, because that's a lot of fuel. That's 60 fuel for reference, so you're really delaying your armor in order to get that, which makes me think that he's going to be a support player, less so than a direct assault. So that would make me think of Oswins or Stugs or Panzerwerfers or something like that, rather than like a Panther charge or something on those lines, because he just wants to assist Manhandler, who's going on more offensive. That's why you see a lot more stuff. Although he's the only one getting a pack, he should probably get some AT. Left-hand side, we have the reason why you need AT, the half-track. We have an AT grenade as a possibility, but the infantry and the MG is probably going to stop that in its tracks. So good job, Blue and Impact, for good coverage on your units. Also, we'll see how well the PTRS rifles do that do limit the DPS against infantry, but still could be solid against armor, especially as we know the enemy does have some armored units, less on the front than others. Again, this is going to be just a base building mechanic. Oh, bundle grenade being thrown. A couple models. Not bad. The big thing is the 222, but the half-track could actually do some good work against it too. And actually another half-track could reinforce. So, again, I like how these Soviets are trying to keep themselves on the front to deal with XSomeToolx and as well his counterpart, his PPJ. Sorry, it's just weird calling someone PPJ. It's like I want a snack now. I feel like I'm gonna go downstairs and be like, well, because I had to say PPJ like 5,000 times this game, I feel like I want some PPJ. So they're all firing inside with their rifles, but it doesn't look like it's all that effective against infantry. Armor might be better with their rifles. Big flank coming on in with the Pioneer. Was he just decapping? Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, he placed a teller. That sneaky son of a bitch. He placed a teller back here. We'll see if it actually kills anything, but I'm glad, you know, he actually, you know, is sneaking by enemy lines, decapping territory, and trying to help out his team by possibly getting a free kill on some light armor. Or at the very least, cripple it for a longer period of time. Panzer Grenadiers try to take the fuel, which, again, they need, because the Allies somehow still have the fuel on this side. I'm kind of shocked. Panzerfusiliers still being upgraded. We have a support gun now on the front. And that's pretty effective at long range. So we'll see. It can counteract a lot of the Soviet support. So, again, the artillery and the mortar is great, but if I'm going overall, the support gun cannot range it. They have to get very lucky with the DPS. Now, Panzer Headquarters push back some of the infantry and such. Sturm Pioneers pushing left, but you have still the MG right there. Mortars kind of chilling. a couple kills, decent veterancy. And the one thing about this mortar is as the flare, but actually the support gun has better range, and with the Panzerfusiliers, they kind of go really well with it because you get flares, especially with veterancy 1. So if they get up to vet 1, they can use a flare and then use it to help the support gun out and identify key targets. So again, a couple things you could do. Another thing you could also do is get the half-track. It's already a medical headquarters, so you could easily get this thing and, again, extend the range so you can see very far and hopefully get some targets with your sport gun. Panzer headquarters is live, so this medical site, yep, he's making a retreat point, so be able to get into the fight a little bit quicker. Speaking of which, resources. So it looks like the allies have 1 resource point. Axis also only have 1 resource point. We have pyrotechnics coming on in and artillery hopefully to push them back. Does he have pyrotechnics? No, maybe he doesn't have pyrotechnics yet. They're upgrading the company command post now, so yeah, that'll be way too early for it. We do have Panzer Grenadiers. We did lose a Grenadier squad on this side, it looks like. Oh, we have fortifications. Okay, so Bofer and a mortar pit locking down, guarding this area, most likely providing support if they push on the right. So, very good to see. Assault officer pushing back the pioneers. The Brits have their side pretty firmly, which is weird how these mortar half-tracks have not been able to counter. That shows you some at least promise where you're in a situation, bad bundle grenade, dodged easily. You're in a, oh my god, in the infantry section have the MG42. Well, at least I know what killed it. But anyway, you're in a situation right now where the infantry is screening well enough, the mortar half-track is getting close. I like that. The only counterpoint I would say is, what do you have AT? Yes, it's in the back. You probably need to move it up further. Also, middle's kind of open, which is a little concerning. Excuse me, by the way, about that. Yeah, so you have munitions both here and here, right? So that's all going to the Axis. And right now, the last thing the Axis needs is, I don't know, a bunch of guys with all upgrades, because they instantly deploy them because they have so much resources. Allies, though, still holding strong, and I like this guy's offensive capabilities. Snuck an AT gun, trying to put that down, but looks like some of the men got a little too close. AT gun might be in harm's way. Panzerfusiliers going in for the kill, and looks like they will be able to. MG's trying to suppress. They are grouped up. Actually, good use with the Maxim coverage. Probably need to reinforce that, but they're all blobbed up all together. Does he have a smoke option he can use? Support gun is dropping smoke. So it looks like he will use it. But it looks like he missed a little bit. He's still being suppressed. Luckily, he doesn't have to go too far. If this medical site's up, which it is, he just, you know, moves back a couple hundred feet, then advances shortly thereafter. Panzer headquarters stopping the penal push. Stun grenade also misses, but still does enough to where it's like, it drove him back. Mortars up to vet 2. New mortar on the field. Looks like, again, a lot of support equipment. Which is fine, I guess. Would be good if they had some more armor, especially with Impic. He has the resources to deploy the next base. He's just not doing it. I guess he's just clearing and placing mines right now. Okay. Mortar half-tracks are opening fire on the right. You still have that sniper over there. Panzer Grenadiers got pushed back. We have a Centaur on the field with a bunker being placed. Very... again, forward-facing bunker, especially when you know the enemy has a Bofors that I think would still barely be in range, but not Bofors, sorry. Mortar pit, that would be in range. But Centaur is on the front. Looks like he's going in on mid. We also have a Cromwell moving on in, so very good to see. Pack guns over here, so they at least have something to deal with a lot of that armor. On the left, though, it looks like a lot of units are dying. Mortar the A half-track dies to double pack fire. Pack in rectangular for fire. Looks like we have an MG that's been recruited by a conscript on the retreat, but yeah, they're in a full. They're pulling back. Grenadiers moving on in. Panzerfusiliers taking the point, and MG being circumvented. So it looks like this forward position is untenable, and they're probably going to be pushed back. Meanwhile, we got ourselves a position over here. Pioneers look like hit a mine, but they're placing mines. Everyone's placing minefields over here. Okay. Meanwhile, on the right, we have a Centaur just going crazy over here. Pack gun's still hurting it, though. Very low on health. The artillery manages to weaken the packs. You still have this base that can heal them, but they have no infantry coverage. So the infantry here could just keep killing them until they actually die, because unlike games like one of my biggest issues with Iron Harvest is you can just literally keep repairing and healing on the front. Waste resources, but still it's annoying. In this situation, the packs are... Wait, actually, I take that back. They're not the target. All the infantry's hitting the bunker. Do they want the bunker dead? First off, the MG42, which he stole, which is, you know, again, glad he stole it, glad he took it. The thing about it is it needs armor-piercing rounds to really do a lot to it, otherwise it's not going to do all that much. Rifle grenade does hit the MG. You have some fighting going on, sporadic. Panzer Grenadiers try to do what they can. Brumbar's on the field now, so he could be moved up, but again, we'll see how that goes. The Cromwell could easily circumvent it, get around it, hit for armor if he's not careful. I don't know about mines in this sector. I haven't seen any stopping a flank. I'm like clicking all over, but I don't see anything. But yeah, Cromwell's moving in on the pack, and there's no... Oh wait, okay, he got one over here. Oh, he's actually going back to his line. All right, never mind. Meanwhile, on left, we have a plane being shot down, but Grenadiers trying to hold the line. Maybe a good pick here? Come on! No good pick. Artillery hitting the support gun among other things. Looks like there's no good hits there. Grenadiers make it back to base, but Germans do take the fuel, which is what they desperately need. Because while they're doing very good in munitions so far this game, fuel-wise, they've been a little lacking. Yeah, we'll see how things go as the Brumbar pushes against the engineer squad. Looks like it detonated some of the mines here. I mean, it had to, because they keep placing mines. Even the German mines explode here. I mean, T-grenades thrown, but really not going to do much. I do like how they're clearing the German mines. It's like, yeah, we see you. Is that German mine still back there? I'm curious. Yeah, it's still there. Panzerfusiliers clear the mortar, so they could probably decommission that, I would assume. Storm Pioneer's still in the front, but... Oh, suppressed by an MG. Never mind, it'll be a minute before they get back there. Hey, T-Gun's hiding. I love the camouflage ability. It's like, shh, don't reveal that we're here. Say nothing. Do nothing. We're just slowly moving away. Don't harm us. And yeah, they won't. So, nice little ambush, because you could easily pop shot a Stuka or a Panzerwerfer or something and do quite a bit. Now, I don't know if he knows it's here. Seems like he's just searching. Maybe he's trying to look for possibly something in the vicinity. We do have a Katusha, and actually we have, wait, 1, 2, I swear that I saw 3. Yeah, 3 Katushas. Katushas hitting the Panzerfusiliers and pushing them back. Meanwhile, we got the Brumbar, got marked. Oh, I'm sorry, let me go over some new commanders. So we got Blue with Mechanized, that's how he did the mark. He has plenty of resources to do that, so he's been saving up. No mines, though, I'd assume, so that might be a key issue. Impic has gone Soviet Industry, so a way to repair and some good armor. We got Commandos, so that is a possibility for good bombing strikes. Some tool, again, breakthrough, and so far he's using that quite effectively. Double AT, mind you. Panzerfusiliers have gotten their upgrades, so they've been quite effective. Though, against the guard troops of Blue's doctrine, we'll see how well they do. Right now he doesn't have the upgrades for it, but if he gets DPs, that could be seriously good. Meanwhile, the Germans, oh god, assault support and spearhead. Very similar because Tiger, you know, breakthrough, but some other things like the planes, either recon or do strafes. You got smoke, or you got a unit that can call in smoke and artillery, which also then you got a separate unit to do artillery. Or, wow, okay, I'm doing this and someone subscribed to my YouTube channel. Thank you. Or you got some additional supplies. All good, all good. Anyway, Katusha's hang this area, trying to do what they can. Looks like no kills, though. Just pushing them back. Although a couple models, but no, like, wipes. Su-85 kills the 222, at the very least. Oh, push on right. Stug's advancing. Very close to killing the Centaur. Pack guns, though, are providing some good cover. They have an Ostwind over here, too. So they have some good units now. And also they have another Blitz truck for additional supplies. That's why Manhandler has more supplies than Brigade. But we'll see how effectively that, you know, continues to go. Alright. You're hitting the area decently well. Katusha, can you get some kills? He's hitting the Werfer, it looks like. But looks like they dodged it pretty well. Werfer might be an arm sway, but it's close enough to medical where they can always recruit it. Oh, push coming in. Ostwind diving. Cromwell very low. I would not. push, especially with that Stug right there. Alright, he's pulling back. Again, Panzerfusiliers trying to make do with what they got. They at least decap some territory. Close range Katusha does not manage to shotgun kill the unit, unfortunately. So that's unfortunate. Again, usually you do a shotgun approach. My brother loves to do it with the Calliope. Absolutely adores it. But not there. Pack gun's still over there guarding, but so far the armor is not convinced to pull in. They're still healing. Panzer Grenadiers flanking the MG. Pioneers well trying to move to the point, but I think hit a mine. So yeah, it looks like the Germans are advancing on both fronts. This could be a decisive move if they can try to move in and knock out the fortifications. I don't see any British mines, so the Ostwind might be okay. Infantry has been upgraded, so if they push in with infantry section or grenadiers, that might be a bit of a hard fight with some solid infantry section guarding the armor. Brumbar hitting the MG, Pack gun still guarding. They have a good setup. Ostwind, though, is a little overextended. Might be a trap, I'm not sure. Stug moving in. Hits the Cromwell. Okay. Pack gun's repositioning. Meanwhile, it's a bit of a standstill on the left. Artillery fire, definitely. Panthers on the field. Brumbar and Panzerwerfer for PP&J. So it looks like this is the first, like, main battle. I mean, it's not a main battle tank, but the first... Panther's closer than an Ostwind to a main battle tank. Oh, okay, wait, I think it's Frag Bomb. Yeah, it is. And a bit of a miss. Okay, call on Fragmentation Bomb closer to your side, or close to the side that's, you know, the edge of the map, so it comes in quicker. That would have probably hit that. Brumbar's moving against the guards. S-285 could provide good coverage, and he's marked, so it'll do more damage. They did decap the fuel, so at least the area is clear for maybe the Soviets to move on in for Engineer. Well, again, the 50 cals there. Grenadiers probably won't be able to cap it. We have some units moving on in. We're flanking the S-285. Panther diving. Could be a good push right here. AT guns lying in wait, though. No units to hit them. Penals are busy flanking, killing the support gun. Brumbar goes in to stop them pretty hard, I would say. Suppression run comes on in. Again, good coverage by your ally. Again, to make sure the enemy can't take it. Wait, actually, hold on. Is the British... Hold on. Hold the phone. Stug under heavy fire. Firefly pushing him back. Pack guns decrewed. Stug died. Hold on. What the fuck did I miss? Looks like their assault was a bit too unsupported. And yeah, they're absolutely being counterattacked. British calling in fire. We have artillery support coming on in. Again, while the strafe's still happening because of the, was it Manhandler's, you know, support plane suppressing all the infantry, which is good. It's pushing back the penals effectively, and murdering them where it can. On his own side, it looks like they're on the verge of breaking. I wouldn't say they're about to be broken, but it's getting bad because they did all that, and the Brits still have, what, 60s? And Brigade and Manhandler have way less in terms of population and, I would assume, offensive capabilities now. Yeah, he has to replenish them as Panzer Grenadiers. While the infantry section are... Oh, wait, no, he lost an infantry section. Never mind. They both lost stuff. Oh, wait, but the Brits getting a Comet. That's... Oh, no. Oh, that's bad. Also, you gave the Brits pack guns, which is also not good. Looks like Panzerfusiliers, though, are making some headway. Grenades going to be thrown on the guards troops. They hit the ground, and they will retreat. Artillery fire coming on the Panzerfusiliers. Might get a wipe here if they're lucky. Very low, but it looks like they will remain alive for the time being. Meanwhile, Ostwind pushing deep on the right, hoping to clear the infantry, maybe to allow the Panzer Grenadiers and stuff to move on in. Brumbar's coming in to support as well. Looks like some Royal Engineers help clear territory with their Minesweeper in mid, so solid work there. Mine looks like it was detonated by a piece of armor, so I'm not sure what, but probably a piece of armor that could survive being hit. Ostwind diving, which is probably a bad move, unless you have some pack support, which is slowly coming up to the front, but definitely not in range yet. Ostwind trying and using its own blitzkrieg tactics to get out. Tiger tank is popping up. Looks like Manhandler got that. Comet, those fresh on the field, popping out of the smoke like a badass. Oswin on the retreat. Infantry section could die here. Nice little wipe. Gets the wipe. Although Grenadier squad now under fire. Bit of an issue right now. Pack-Gun could finish it if they have sight, but looks like he misses. Air support coming on in. What is that? Oh, it's air supremacy. Bombers. Bombers. Tiger's like, hey, what's up, guys? Hey, Brumbar, you should probably back up. Oh, okay, he's gonna live. Or not. Plane gets returned to sender. Cromwell's still is still dangerously close to the front. Firefly, AC, and Cromwell's there. AC could use a ability to target treads and stop it. Again, you still have the pack gun, so you don't want to dive. Meanwhile, on the left, S-285s are holding back the Brumbar. Artillery fire is trying to clear the infantry, but Panther is pushing. S-285 in harm's way. Cannon could get the kill. They do. Good wipe right there on Impic. Looks like the Soviets tried a little bit of a push themselves, and that didn't go well. Hold on. Panzerfusiliers diving on the Katusha. AT grenade is a possibility. I see it. There it goes. Katusha now is crippled, managing to make its way back. I don't think they're going in for the kill. I think they're like, it's too far away. I think they're trying to clear the infantry. MG gets picked. That's 2 support equipment that is down. So Blue has lost a bit, but he still has a decent infantry force. And overall, his population is still in the 60s. So he's not doing too bad, though the blob coming around his side is a bit worrisome. Impic does not have a Katusha that can provide artillery support on it. So that thing is going to be going around unabated for a quite decent period of time. Puma's on left as well. And it looks like over here, oh god. Comet may have died, but it killed every other piece of armor on this side. Every armor died to that Comet. Also, pack guns have been decrewed. Is he getting another Comet? Another Comet's being made, even though the Germans are capturing the VP. It did, I mean, like, Brigade is absolutely falling apart. F. Oh, we got the Katusha! Nice kill! Alright. XSomeToolx is able to knock out that Katusha pretty effectively. Very cool to see. And yeah, no, overall, alright, some good kills on both sides. So that removes the artillery component and should allow the Germans to gain some superiority on their side. Hold on, can they kill the 222 with the S-285? I mean, you're still going to probably get AT grenaded up the wazoo, but that could be big. Oh, speaking of big, ISU-152 is on the field. And Panzerfusiliers is making a quick retreat. I wonder why. Meanwhile, we got ourselves another Firefly. The Comet's now on the field. We got ourselves a good amount of armor, and we also got the Cromwell, sorry, not Cromwell, Centaur, which is just chasing down and murdering the MG. Can they kill it? No, he'll live. But still, did work. Again, you still have the mortar pit, which is causing some havoc. Panzer Grenadier blobs coming on in, but he has nothing! He has nothing! I'm assuming he's saving up for a Tiger. So, double Tiger, okay. With what else? PPJ, has an elephant on the field. And it no longer has a spawning skill, but everything else I assuming does. Except for the Panzerwerfer, which does make sense. Why would you have Panzerwerfer on the front? S-285 diving, probably is going to die right here to the pack. Or no, Canonwerfer gets the kill. Cool. But yeah, it looks like 2 players with 2 heavy tank destroyers and 2 players with just base heavy tanks. Allies have an AVRE because of Royal Engineer Regiment. They have a KV-2. They have an ICU-52. Not as many heavy types of vehicles, but still they have a good suite, especially with the Brits who can kind of make up for it with Comets and Churchills and such. So I think they should be okay. It shouldn't be just like, oh, they have heavy tanks, they're gonna win. Good frag bomb kills the men that are trying to leave that building. Excellent work right there. Tiger tank moving around. This could be very bad. Pack guns are there, but smoke might be stopping them from seeing their opponent. Again, Cromwell I don't think can fight a Tiger, but Comet can definitely penetrate that sucker pretty effectively, and it's doing so. Also, Tiger bounces of all things. Pack guns are lined up, but having still a rough time even taking a shot. Assault Officer could do some work though, if they could. Pack is under opening fire. Tiger misses, of course. Oh, good bundle grenade. Gets the wipe right there. We got ourselves fire coming down. Centaur trying to clean up the infantry. And yeah, 2 pack guns go down. Again, sure, I mean, you know, they lost 1 unit, but double packs, especially giving it to the Brit, or you could destroy them with the Comet. Win-win. Firefly moving on in as well, could definitely put some pressure. MG is killed. I think the Germans had that one, so good job there. Make sure it's routed. Middle, again, bomb grenade, or sorry, grenade by the Panzerfusiliers, which are all pretty high on veterancy right now. Tiger opening fire, pushing them back. Yeah, doing a pretty damn good job. But Tiger goes down to Fireflies. They're firing through that, and they got the shot. I was like, oh, the armor's too far. But no, Fireflies did direct fire and actually killed it. That or the recon? Why would they have... Oh, wait, AC, right? Yeah, AC is doing their recon abilities, so that's what gave them the extra sight. Now Tiger taking mid's like... where's the other Tiger? 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 So yeah, Allies making some big moves here. Again, Brigade is essentially gone at this point. Also, I love the Royal Engineers just helping to wipe the Grenadier. Come on, get it! Get it! Oh well. But Tiger's pushed back. It's been marked, so they don't want to keep engaging Fireflies, because Fireflies will do even more damage. Glenn could get himself an AVRE. I think that would be really beneficial for him if he got that. In-pick as well, again, has some solid penals, but I think they need some heals. T-34's there. Again, I'm assuming he's trying to... Actually, I don't know why he got that. He probably... An Su-85 might be back. Well, no, he lost the Su-85. He's probably going for something to dive in, maybe, to kill the Warfers. It hits the Puma. I'll give it that. Middle, you have the Tiger still marked. ICM-52 is on armor. There's no high explosive. I think does a little, or maybe bounces. Maybe the Su-85 did that. But anyway, Tiger's been smashed. Panzer Grenadiers moving on in. Meanwhile, on the flank, oh, good mine right there. Tellermine gets 2 pieces of British armor, but there's nothing to follow through and kill it. The pack guns are just deployed, so there's no way they can catch up. AC could focus on the infantry. They don't have any Shreks, so they're not really a threat. Hold on. A lot of the armor's pulling back. It makes sense. They're being pushed back. Brumbar, I think. Yeah, Brumbar used Bunker Buster against them. Excellent job. And right now, AT gun is just chilling, hiding, waiting for a perfect time to strike. But anyway, how's the Elephant doing? Elephant is, so far, doing okay. Oh, Yak Tiger's on the field. All right, so we have both. I think every player has deployed their heavy tank on the Axis side. That being said, some of them have not lived very long. And this Tiger's really trying to make sure all the Tiger tanks are dead. Luckily, high explosive hits the infantry rather than wasting it on the armor. Su-85 popping shots. Fireflies coming on in. Could get a nice volley in on it. Very low on health. One good shot could kill it. Infantry being shot by the ICM-52. Firefly going in. I think it's going to be out because of the blitz. Again, I think that one of the Fireflies might die here. Pack gun, I think, is firing. Good shot with the Panther. Other Panther comes on in and kills the Firefly. So excellent shot right there. Firefly's knocked out, but Glenn's still pretty good in a position with resources to get another. Panther is trying to get some additional shots on target, but the Firefly is still providing support with the Su-85, forcing it back. Panzerfusiliers coming on in, maybe a little flare to reveal everything for the Elephant and the Yag Tiger, which is moving on in. Great shot on the Elephant. Hits the Su-85. And I think that's the flare, right? Hold on. Yep, there's the flare. So the Germans will have sight. Panther is pushing on left, but sees the T-34. Elephant misses, but a nice little push by the T-34 will actually damage the engine of the Panther. The question is, what else do you have? Okay, the penals are a bit far. Maybe you should have... Maybe he thought he was going to die, but I would not have dove on that unit quite yet. Penals are coming on in, slowly but surely. The 222 might be in harm's way. Elephant backing up into the Yag Tiger. Oh, God. It's like, buddy, I would move if I were you. There's a lot of bad things coming your way. Oh, the Yag Tiger. Oh, no. 1 satchel. 2 satchel. Can we get 3? Oh, my God. Is the Yag Tiger going to die? They're trying to kill it. Luckily, the house is blocking the Brumbar. It's so low. Look, even if you can't kill it, and it is, by the way, super low, probably the stun grenade probably stops additional shot. And something just died. Was it a Puma? Wait, S285 is looking back. Oh, Puma dove, I think. I think he dove somewhere. Anyway, Yag Tiger. The Puma died. Yag Tiger's, yeah, he's making his way back. There is a bombing run, I think. Yeah, it's bombers. We have bombers. Just clear the area. Oh, god damn it. That Panther's out of range, right? Yeah, I think, no, well, maybe not. Hold on, we'll see. I think it's out of range. That's the second armored unit that's died in a bombing run. It's like, guys, if you know the bombers are coming, clear the area. Anyway, Werfer coming on in. I'm assuming to stop mid-cap. Again, Axis still have a lead, so even if they do lose a unit here or there, they have a little bit of time to replenish. We have a dive coming in. Panther diving on the ICU-52, which is trying to clear all the defenses. Again, AT gun, I love it, hiding back here. Gets a shot on the Panther. S-25 as well, Vet 3. Trying to kill the ICU-52, doing the best it can. Panther, Mark, though, gonna have a rough time. Barely alive. Hold on. Can it take a shot? Oh, AT gun's there as well. I think it's a goner. S-25 finishes it off in the ICU-52. Still in a good state. Third health left. Meanwhile, Panzerfusiliers moving on in. T-34 trying to do what it can, but I think the ISU-52 is on left, which means the biggest thing they could possibly bring to kill it would be the KV-2, but he's using all of his manpower to replenish his penals for the time being. But I'll give credit. Penals did work. They pushed back a Yag Tiger when Fireflies and S-25s couldn't, so I'll give full credit. Tiger's back up. Looks like Brigade is trying to do what he can. Here's a problem, though. Your opponent, Green, has 2 of your pack guns. There's 3 AT guns here. Oh, God. He's trying to direct fire through it, but are the pack guns going to fire? Oh, yep, they fire right through. If this Tiger dies, I swear to God. Is this Tiger literally being... is this player literally being commanded by the Fuhrer? I'm just saying, if it's the case, no wonder he's doing so badly. God, all of his units are just absolutely dying. 222 dies. No, to penals, I believe. Brumbar gets satcheled, so again, that's... Look, I'm not saying that it's like, oh, Greyshot, they're not getting kills. But you have to remember, they have to go in for repairs, so it will take a little bit of time. And unfortunately... Wait a second. He has no repair crews, so he has to rely on other players. Good Werfer, by the way, kills infantry in mid. But just to clarify, he has to wait in line at XSomeToolx base, hoping that somebody will repair his Tiger. That's pretty fucking funny. ISU-52 is going to knock out that... Oh, maybe the guard troops will. Well, anyway, this thing's going to die in any capacity. AT gun's just camouflaged, waiting for something to move on in. But Yag Tiger gets a good strike, and maybe an AT grenade? No, we're not. Grenade, though, goes on the guard troops, forces him back. ISU-52 gets shot on the Panzerfusiliers. S-25's back there. Panther might try another dive. Again, XSomeToolx really trying to do what he can. And he does neutralize the S-25. Doesn't kill it, but does neutralize it. Panther going on in. This plane crash in the back. I don't know if that was a Mark. It might have been Mark they got shot down. S-25 does die. Panther going into the fire, which looks incredible, to then kill an IS-2, or ISU-152. Gets the kill. Doesn't bounce. Wow. Oh, no. But the penals show up. Okay. Panther's backing on up. He's going to hit a tree. Probably should have turned. AT gun's still there. Firefly's coming over to help their allies. So good teamwork by the allies. They're not just letting their opponent to die. They're actually coming over to support. And the Panther's dead. Yep, there it goes. Meanwhile, it looks like we got ourselves Green taking over the right and actually going around with this Comet, killing all of the support equipment. Good idea. Also, it looks like this supply truck got killed as well, so that's really impacting his team. Manhandler's down. He has some good support equipment, but not really much of a frontline force. Brigade has some Panzer Grenadiers and a Tiger, which is still repairing. But still, it's a situation where it's like, oh, you have all this. Great. Help. Actually hold your goddamn side. Because looks like the Soviets are really gearing up to take over the left. And while the Panzerfusiliers do have a number of kills, they're Vet 5 each. They each have like 80 kills, I would assume. Over 80 kills in total. And yeah, they will win against these guys. It is a situation where it's like, oh, KV2 is coming on in to help now. Oh, KV2 clears the infantry. Penals then go for that. Oh, they're going to wipe that Vet 3 unit. Come on, man. Retreat. Aw, damn it. Oh, well. KV2 misses as well. We have marked target effect. I'm assuming it's over the Yag. But he doesn't really have much to hit it. S-25 has been brought back. Again, green. Wait, bombers? Oh, shit. He pushed his base. Well, he lost his Comet. The Air Force is having a rough time. Elephant's walking into the bombers. Please move away. Okay, he's backing up. Thank God. Oh, he did kill a Werfer. Okay, so there was some additional stuff he killed, but I don't think it's worth a comment. The dive the opponent base gets stuck in it. One of the bunkers is dead though, so one positive I would assume. Panzergrenadiers are pushing on the right. We have Fireflies pushing on the left against the, well, all this shit. Werfers might be in harm's way. Plane tries to kamikaze itself into the Tiger, but misses barely. That being said, the Tiger is marked, so Firefly is going to open that thing up pretty freaking well. Still want to back on up though, of course. You don't want to dive with Fireflies. You want something to be in between. Meanwhile, it looks like a frag bomb cleared mid, which removed a lot of the rail engineers, but it looks like... Oh, yeah, so Glenn is just mass-producing rail engineers at this point. Which I get. You want cheap infantry to take mid, and if it works for you, great. Oh, good. That's where the double pack guns coming into, like, is beneficial. What else was there? There's an elephant and something else that just perished right there. Hold on. So I don't think it's the Brumbar. Maybe it was a Werfer? Another Werfer? Well, anyway, something died there along with the... Wait, was there that Cromwell? Oh, you know what? I think it was the Vet 3 Cromwell. I think it dove on it. Yeah. But hell, that's a... I'll give credit. The fact you killed a heavy tank and neutralized it, that's going to help your team. I mean, your team's right now being dived on. But, oh. Was that a mine? Maybe some Soviet mines or something delayed it? Anyway, AT guns revealed, so MG's trying to hold it off and is actually suppressing them. KV2 coming on in. Gets, S-25's dead. Katusha's dead. But KV2 might be able to kill this Panther. Oh my god, yeah, that's a lot of dead Soviet armor. And he's gonna escape, isn't he? Oh, AT gun's right there. He's gonna walk into it. Oh my god. Oh, he's... Oh my god, the AT gun that's camouflaged. Oh, he's just gonna back up and shoot it, isn't he? Yep, there it goes. Oh, well. It was close. Panther as well is pretty low. I mean, if they get this Panther that dove, I mean, that would be like, what, the third Panther COH2 lost? Oh, IC-152 goes in for the shot, misses. Oh my god, PTRS rifles, come on. Yes! Alright, so COH2 got another Panther destroyed. Look, good dive. If you kill two Su-85s and a Katusha, that's worth it, but... I mean, that's a solid trade. Penal's diving. This unit could be in harm's way, but I think he's going to retreat because of suppression. Yag Tiger backing up like, I'm not being satcheled. Not again. I have too many nightmares from that happening again. And the good news is he gets some solid infantry doing it. Panzerfusiliers are pretty freaking great at killing infantry, especially Vet 5. Recon's going overhead by the commando unit. Again, they have a really nice recon that covers most of the map. Brumbars looks like he got injured again. Tiger, oh my god. Are you telling, wait, are you saying that sending a big thing by itself against multiple smaller units designed to circumvent the big thing's advantage is a bad thing? Really? I never would have guessed. Anyway, Stug and Tiger goes down, so Brigade is dead. Is this the same guy who's like, hey, you know what? Bismarck should go out by itself. We'll be totally fine. Nothing bad will happen to the Bismarck if you send a big battleship by itself into the open water against the Brits, who have dozens upon dozens of warships and fighters over your area. Oh, look, I know the strategy of it, but still. The more I've seen through history, like researching history, the more that I've seen of being like, a lot of times, it's more practical to do a more, how do I put this nicely? It's more practical to do a maneuver where you keep your troops together and you're able to just cover each other rather than just, you know, a bullheaded charge where you send one unit by itself in and hope to God it works. Like, oh, okay, Strafe pushes back. It actually hits the mine detonating on the Jagdtiger. That's pretty good. Like, I know, like, Napoleon's known for, like, oh, his blitzkrieg, like, fast maneuver, but he moved his entire army that quickly, not just one unit. Although, he had some good cavalry. I'll give him, yeah, again, some good cavalry pushes with some small stuff. But still, I mean, like, he moved his entire army to encircle the opponent. That was the problem. It's like, how the frick did he get all these men here this quickly? And then there goes Austria for the 13th time. But anyway, Panzer Grenadiers hitting the Firefly, pushing him back. They're gonna, luckily some good smoke by the EC, hopefully it prevents its death. Pushing on left though, going pretty well with the Panzerfusiliers. Artillery though, keeping some of them back, but for how long, we'll see. Commando's just pushing back the random grenadier that walks in. PBJ has a huge resource float going on right now, and he might be deploying an elephant after losing a couple models from the infantry, which by the way, he still has the MG42, which is hilarious to me. VP wise, it's still Axis favored to almost 2.5 to 1, so I'm gonna need to do something to change that. Some good shots on target against the KV2, so good shots across the board. MG trying to hit the Panzerfusiliers, do what they can. Meanwhile, you got yourselves a Comet coming on in, trying to clear some of this infantry. Misses, but again, it's trying to protect the pack, so I'll give credit. He's trying to do what he can. Doesn't have white phosphorus yet, but he could throw some grenades. But they're being a little bit high. Why does I just realized, why doesn't Grenadier Squad have an MG42? Why is that a thing? Well, anyway, Jagdtiger on the front. ISU-52 coming back. Oh. Immediately Jagdtiger's like, nope. Get the fuck back. Stay back. Brumbar has to worry about fire coming down. Looks like it knocked out one of the packs. Oh, AVRE. Alright. Well, that's a good way to help to clear the point. If the enemy is forcing itself onto the point to hold it, then an AVRE or Sturm Tiger is perfect, because if they force themselves on it, you're gonna get the free kills. And again, one of those weapons being able to vet itself very quickly, because they always get kills, because they always, you know that they are going to push a certain point, is great. It's great. Elephants though hitting target. You have a lot of forces in mid, although some you may want to worry about. Double S285 and KV. Oh, sorry, an S285 and a KV2, not double S285, pushing against the elephant. Might be able to get a satchel if they're lucky. I think he might be just out of range, which the MG would suppress. Unfortunate. He's trying to circumvent it by going around the brush. KV2 also hanging a lot of this infantry. S285 still firing, but again, against the elephant, you may want to pull back. He might try to lure me to a trap with the penals, which could be very good. AVRE once again just clears the point. Again, really good use of it. Faust right there. We have the elephant, but again, he knows the penals are there, so he doesn't want to engage. Meanwhile, the Jagdtiger, it looks like neutralized the ISU-52, which on its last shot hits the Panzerfusiliers and forces them back. Meanwhile, by the way, we've seen Manhandler pretty much ignore his side and is now just like, fuck it, I'm gonna fight with some tool, because at least he knows what the fuck to do, compared to my teammate who decides, yeah, you know what, I don't need AT. Well, I got 2 Panzer Grenadiers, that's all I need. Also, I'm gonna save up for another Tiger, because, you know, the 3rd or 4th time is the charm. Oh my god. I will say it looks like 2 players, 1 Soviet, 1 Brits, actively fighting in mid, so that they're trying to keep the VPs under their control. That's, I mean, while he has some units here, Impic is not really focusing his forces there, leaving Blue on defense, which has really eviscerated a lot of his men, and leaving him really open to a good flanking opportunity from multiple units. So just point that out. Looks like double Katusha from 2 different players. We got Impic, and also we got ourselves Blue opening fire, hitting a number of infantry. Panthers diving. AVRE clears another unit. Again, good use, but make sure you keep it alive. Pull it back. Or Canwarfer might kill it here. Yag Tiger moving on in. Along with the Tiger. Again, all sorts of... Oh, yeah, they got all sorts of heavy tanks here. They're like, we got this, ladies and gentlemen. We'll push on up. Yeah, it looks like the Germans might be doing a their own concentrated effort. Tiger and Panther pushing on in. AT gun being routed. Machine gun might hold back the infantry long enough for additional AT to come on in. There are some mines very close to the Tiger. Penal throwing a satchel on said Tiger. That's going to stop him. Also might hurt the Panzerfusiliers squad right there. A little bit. S-35 pushing on in. Again, Elephants trying to hold back the Fireflies for the time being. Tiger's still there, trying to hold, but we have guard troops moving on in. But they don't have DPs. What? They have an MG42. Who's giving away these MG42s? Like, is there a secret dealer with a trench coat, like, giving them off? Like, what's going on? Anyway, it's still doing a little damage, I think, with PTRS rifles. But Germans look like to be concentrated mid. Oh, God, no. Brigade, just pull back your Tiger. This is not going to end well. At least, all right, maybe not. We have a AC dead. Firefly looks like it's harm's way. Beaufort, we need to protect it. Keep pulling back. Aviary coming on in, but the Tiger... Oh, Panther's actually in from behind. But there he goes. Frag bomb comes in. Looks like he cleared a lot of infantry. Looks like, so good use there. Penals, looks like they're still in decent shape, but Aviary goes down. Tiger might die here. AT grenade hit, so yeah, probably will perish. Oh, please! Please kill this thing. Thank you. I was gonna say that I saw decrewed. I'm like, I'm not that lucky. I'm not that. I mean, that would be hilarious if Brigade gave the enemy a Tiger because he has nothing. This is essentially a 3v4. I swear to God. Who gave this man operational command of an army? Seriously. Anyway, Panzerfusiliers. Holy shit, how many kills they have? They have like almost 140 kills. Like, they've done some solid work. Maybe one has died, I think. Well, I'll check later. But yeah, they're pushing into mid to help clear it. MG battle going on right now. We have another push as well with commandos trying to circumvent the MGs. Fireflies on standby and Firefly and a Comet on standby if they find any targets. But it's essentially just killing Brigade's random infantry, which he's now down to 2 units on the field. So we have a Tiger die. Oh God, no. This could be bad. A lot of infantry grouped up. I could see a good Werfer on there, a frag bomb, but neither German player has it. Oh, we're doing it. Is that low angle? I think that might be low angle. Low angle did okay. It definitely got models, but definitely didn't kill anything. Tiger's under harm's way. He's currently retreating. Meanwhile, battle for mid is ensuing, but it looks like the Germans are holding that with the Panzerfusiliers. Tiger makes it back. Elephant repositioning, but again, yeah. It's like, hey, yeah, Tiger, you have some things around the corner. You may want to circumvent that. There we go. He opens fire. He's trying to hold him back, but we'll see how effective that is. KV-2 is neutralized by the Elephant Yag Tiger combo. Good job there. Meanwhile, we have another push coming on in. Panzer Grenadiers are not in a great position, but looks like everyone else is like, all right, we're done with this. I went all AT on that man immediately because yeah, that front's about to break in. A lot of the armor is about to be hit, but unfortunately, unlike last time, even though there's bombers coming on in, the pack guns are bouncing and the Comet dies immediately. Green's in good position because he can always recrew everything. But, yeah. He did lose quite a bit. Firefly might get the Stug. That would be... If you could at least kill the Stug, I'll be happy. Just kill the Stug. Just kill the Stug, please. Damn it. Bombers kill some of the packs. 222 still alive. Panzerfusiliers get pushed back by the MG and the infantry. AT gun going in to hide again. Another ISU and 5-2 on the field. He's had so many of these things. Literally, there's a dead body of one as he comes up, being like, Well, we hope we don't end up like him. Double S285 knocks out the Brumbar, and hold on. Hold on. And the elephant. I was like, I know that big carcass from anywhere. So yeah, okay. PPJ might have focused his efforts one way, but looks like a nice little push by Impic neutralizes elephant. Excellent work. Meanwhile, we have the Tiger back on the left side. AT guns lying in wait, opens fire. ISU-152 should switch to arm-piercing rounds, as high explosive will do very little to it. Wait, Panther's push, but hits a mine, and Fireflies and everything else are moving on in. It might be dead here. I know I said, like, you know, Green lost a number of his units, but, like, overall, I'm seeing a lot of armor dying. Really? The Brits are right there with our engineers. I would. Oh, wait, no. They can see it. Okay, so they would have probably tried to kill it if they went for repairs or something. The bunker's under fire from the ICU-152. Infantry's retreating. So we'll see how things progress. Churchill moving on in. And now what? Another... Oh, Brumbar coming in. Okay. Again, I'll give full credit. At the very least, Green's holding his territory and putting pressure in mid. The only thing I might say is what might be beneficial, and look, we haven't seen a artillery yet, but based on everything, maybe a 17-pounder? Like, think about it. Like, you have a 17-pounder, like, over here. It can help clear the armor from fighting in mid. Because the Yag Tiger and Elephant would still have to come together in order to combat it. I don't know. That's just me. The Fireflies have been pretty effective in their flanks, but I don't know. Maybe something a little more heavy-handed. Alright, looks like the double push on left might be it. ISU-152 is under fire. AT gun's gone. We have Strafe coming in from behind. I get it. Rear armor shot and the Tiger could be good. But plane crashes into the building. Still one piece, though. And the Tiger finished off the ISU-152. Manhandler's been doing pretty well at helping out his ally. I'll give that. But still, we're in a situation where it's very tedious on the right-hand side if that side's going to hold or not. Like, at least the pack gun's helping keep this Stug alive. But for how long, the Fireflies are... Hold on. Really? Oh, he dropped smoke. Okay. He's still going to lose it, isn't he? Nope, he's going to lose the bunker. Infantry's fighting in mid, but the Tusha Fire comes on in and tries to circumvent that. Trek team pushing back the Churchill, or trying to. Artillery fire as well coming on in from the Brits, hopefully pushing back the Panzer Grenadiers, and they do. No wipes, though. They'll manage to live, both at 3, so that's some good news. The Grenadiers hit some mines. Commandos coming on in to help probably wipe those units. Churchill has 2 kills. I think it would have been preferable to go in AVRE because it was wiping units. But anyway, it looks like Impic is in a battle. KV-2 is under fire. Looks like Panther is very low with the Tiger slowly having pathfinding issues because of the Zisgun. Yag Tiger's moving back in, but still not back yet. Zisgun being recruited. Manhandle, even though he's doing better on the left, he might lose his Tiger here. Oh, AT gun died. Last shot of the S-285 manages to kill the Tiger. The Panther is... can they kill it? I mean, Pino's cool. Oh, no. No, this is... I know this. You're going in for the dive and marking so that we can do more damage. But no, you're going to lose that unit. Katusha a little bit off, unfortunately. Meanwhile, battling in mid. Churchill doing fine, I guess. But again, Axis still have a lead. They have 100 points over ahead of the Allies. They need to do something in order to gain that lead. But Allies just keep losing mid. What could they do? Again, MG could be good to have 2 MGs in 2 different areas. A 17-pounder might be good to keep the elephant back. Like, right here might be good. Like, for this area. I don't know. Maybe not because of the Rakan Whippers. Maybe put it, like, over here. That way you have a little more leeway. What is this? Some strike. Oh, Sturvik strike coming on in. Oh, they're trying to use it to kill the Werfer. Ah! Clever girl. Alright. Well, Rakettenwerfers are sneaking behind enemy lines. Maybe they can get some good hits in. We'll see. They're on a journey. They're on an adventure. An adventure to kill some allied armor. And they might actually kill it. There is a Cromwell, maybe? Cromwell will die. Oh, great. So that's a good wipe right there. Rakettenwerfers under Katyusha fire. But one dies. Maybe not worth it. No, it's Cromwell. That's definitely worth more. But still, if the Allies take it, like, you know, additional German AT is not so bad. Now, they are putting pressure back on the Germans. They have the VPs. Looks like we have a triple VP hold by the Allies, being the left, the right, and mid. But mid is being taken by Grenadiers. We have a preemptive push by Brigade. We'll see how his Stug army fares. MG suppressing, but unable to. So, bundle grenade is expected. Small push coming on in. Katyusha trying to kill the bunker. Panther and Panzerfusiliers pushing on in. Katyusha might be in harm's way. Might be sniped here. Hold on. He's trying to go in. Gets the kill. Jagdtiger as well, providing coverage. High explosive rounds to clear something. Meanwhile, mid is uncapped. Left is uncapped. And the right's uncapped. Panther just gonna go around and do whatever because there's nothing really stopping him now. Meanwhile, on right, we have the Stugs fighting a Comet. So, with Shrek team. So, yeah, they'll do work with the pack. But, Commando's coming on in. Oh, the bouncing a number of shots. Comet actually lives. Bundle grenade is thrown. Sort of not able to do much. Stu gets the kill on the Comet. She retreated more. Unable to kill the other commando squad, unfortunately.
25 points left.
Smoke grenade could be good if you're trying to take that point. Decrewed, I would just drop smoke and take the point, man. Fireflies, I would kill everything. There's the pack gun here, which the Fireflies have to worry about. White phosphorus coming out on target. Fireflies need to pull back. Again, just drop smoke. It's not that hard. Oh, never mind. It's just dropping white phosphorus on them. Meanwhile, mid, it looks like we have that, yeah, the MG plane to stop suppressing infantry and stop them taking the point as well. Big armor push coming in. Panther, Jagdtiger, and such are going to flank this S-285 and such. My only thing I can see here is the penal satcheling, but there's 3 Panthers here. They need more equipment, and that's also stopping him from taking the point, which they need. So, again, good use of that. Just annihilating Impic's forces. He just doesn't have enough AT. And while he's satcheling them, he killed his own men. But he just doesn't have the firepower to kill them. Wait, maybe not. 1 Panther's dead. If they kill this, that's 2 Panthers dead. And also the fact that literally this guy has 2 units left. So, oh, we killed a Firefly. And this Stug is barely alive somehow. Probably not long, we'll be honest. Oh, there goes the pack. And the KV-2 lives as 285 pulls back. And looks like this other Panther lives. So they lost 1 Panther in that charge, I think. Yeah, so overall, pretty good push. Pretty good push. And this guy's down to 2 units again. Good job, Brigade. You're doing so much work. Churchill having a rough time with all the Shrek fire and all the ET fire coming its way. Does perish. Again, it's unfortunate. I think an AVRE might be slightly better, but that's just me. It looks like that Churchill didn't last very long. Another ISU 152 coming onto the field and having a rough time. Tiger moving on in. We have some Fireflies, but they're kind of in a different area. Grenadier will probably take the point if they can just keep... Oh my god. Alright, they're off the point. Alright, as long as you guys get by a border and stays in that one tiny spot, should be fine. Should be fine. Werfer right here, I assume. Oh, good wipe. Double engineer's gone. So I think that stopped. Wasn't he spamming them earlier? Am I wrong with that? I thought he was spamming. I thought Glenn was spawning them. Anyway, Blue and Impic is coming back. Manhandler's trying to hold him with the Tiger. Panzerfusiliers trying to hold back the infantry. Panzergrenadiers on the point. I think this might be GG. We have strikes coming in to suppress any infantry that comes on in. Tiger bounced a shot that would have killed it. Bouncing another shot that would have killed it. Manhandler actually... Never mind. I was about to say have a tiger that actually lives. But no, Jagdtiger is flanking. Penal's coming on in on it. But Panzerfusiliers might be holding back. Again, they should be able to kill the S-25, but we have Satchels inbound on target with it being marked. S-25 does get a shot on it. Satchel is thrown, but Panther dives. KV-2 trying to hold it back, but middle. Even though there's bombs coming on in it, they're not on the point. And the Panther looks like it will probably die here as a shot comes in on it. And yeah, GG across the board. Alright, so what is my overall thoughts of this game? Well, Axis won. And it wasn't because of this dumbass over here. My god. I swear to god, it's like I know that, oh god, the fact you called yourself that name as well just really highlights how incompetent you are. But he still got more damage than Manhandler. I'm gonna chalk it up to his Stoogs fighting Fireflies and Comets and stuff like that, and his Shrek team doing stuff. But overall, he was not a good ally. Like, he got damage, not a good ally. He left his entire side open multiple times. It took PBJ and, like, Manhandler and a bunch of other people that combined arms to deal with Green, who got, by the way, top kills, probably not annihilating Brigade's forces. But really good job there. Top damage goes to Impic on the allied side. Again, I'll assume his Penals did damage, and his ISU and... No, his ISU. His KV-2 and his Su-85s. Probably his Su-85s a little bit more. On the Axis side, some tool. Top damage. Have to give it up to his Jagdtiger. And also probably the Panzerfusiliers. Because they got more infantry damage, I would assume. Like, they got probably a good amount of damage done from AT grenades. Unlike the Katusha. And also just killing infantry. And yeah, although PB&J got more kills. Very close, though. Very, very close. And I'll probably say the Brumbar and his frontline infantry and his Werfers probably are the reason why he got a little bit more. So solid work there. But yeah, overall, most of the Axis got positive KDs, except for this dumbass. On the Allied side, there's no one I would say is a dumbass. Green did his best with flanks. I think he maybe extended a bit too much in two areas. But overall, he was doing something, and he had reserves to back up his losses. Glenn tried his best with the Fireflies, and I would contend his Fireflies were doing better in some key areas than Green's, because his Fireflies managed to hold back a lot of armor in mid and do some damage. Impic had some great dives. That's why he probably got top damage, because his Su-85s took out the Elephant, the Brumbar. I mean, like, his Penals definitely took out a number of units. It's probably his biggest issue, and you can see here in kills, is he didn't have something to fight infantry, and that's the same issue I'd probably see with Glenn. AVRE probably would have had it, but it died too early, so it's one of those things where it's like, I could see him doing better with the AVRE, but alas. And then Blue, I would say, was in a tough spot. He was usually by himself fighting XSomeToolx and also fighting Manhandler, who switched over. So it was a really, really tough spot for him to be in, but I thought he did well. I thought he held his area well, and you can see here he got top kills. For at least the Soviet front. However, you can see definitely in damage, he definitely took a lot. But I will say he did better than Brigade. He had an army. He was able to retreat. He was able to have some surprise attacks. He was able to do some damage. He was able to inflict multiple casualties on XSomeToolx, like killing his Panthers. But it wasn't enough, sure, but he still did something. The side never completely collapsed, where he's like, I have no units. He still had something to put up a fight. Yes, the Panthers did dive through them, but his allies were like, oh, you're still helping. We'll help you. And I also contend that I believe Blue's marked target really played a key factor in killing a lot of those Tigers. So, yeah. Well, let me do a quick check. So, 15,000 damage for the Zis gun. Again, makes sense. Again, that thing was pretty damn good. Penal's 25,000 damage. Really solid work there. KV-2 took so much damage. Anyway. Green, 13,000 damage with the Pax. 6 vehicles with the Comet. And Firefly, 25,000 damage on Glenn. So yes, Glenn's looks like did a little more damage with the Fireflies. So solid defense there. On the German side, Manhandler lost so many Tigers. So many goddamn Tigers. By the way, I will say, I do want to give a shout out to XSomeToolx for submitting this replay. Brigade was an absolute travesty. Lost so many Stoogs for so little. In terms of other units, like never lost the Jagdtiger. Almost 32,000 damage. 190 kills. 190 kills for the Panzerfusiliers. Come on. Come on, look at that. Like, wait, did he ever lose them? No, he didn't even lose them. They have 190 kills, and he never lost a damn one. God damn you, Brigade. Oh, my God. And PB&J, yes, he did lose the elephant a number of times, but he still did work, still got a number of kills, and he still was putting up a damn good fight in mid, and taking the point over and over again, keeping the VP lead. So I'll give credit there. Plus, he had to come over and bail out Brigade half the time with his Shrek team, or, you know, Werfer, like the Commando Squad, or whatever the case may be. He had to deal with that, and also the impact constantly down his throat, along with Glenn. So, full credit where credit's due. Manhandle, I will say, was a little bit more, like, all over the place, so he didn't have a stable front. But I would say, for the Germans, it was absolutely, you have XSomeToolx doing a really, really good job holding and pushing left, and providing support in mid when necessary. And then, of course, you had PB&J holding the right when it would collapse and Green would come in sometimes. Sometimes Green did a little more damage than probably he really wanted. And then also holding off the Allied forces in mid. Well, Manhandle was great, just jumping in left and right. So once again, thank you XSomeToolx for submitting this replay. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, hit that like, subscribe button. It truly does help out the channel. And if you want to check out more content or just more stuff I do, links are down below. But anyway, this has been Greyshot17. I'll see all of you next time. Hey guys, before you go, let me give a special shout out to Aphyria, Folkvard, Joey G240, Balam, Ace, Tony B, Ion, Little Koosh, Samuel McKinney, Seth Coopers, and Jacob Oswald. Thank you guys so much for your awesome support and generosity. If you guys want additional content, check out the links above. Otherwise, I'll see all of you next time.